Top of the morning to you, or afternoon or evening, whenever you may be watching. My name is Scott, I represent the SL in GameSLAM, and I am here to bring you the next episode of the Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke. And this time we will start off with a team recap because I was so rude last time. However, we were in the process of picking up the next member of our team. His name is Brian. You know him, you love him, or you will grow to love him on the team. Next up, we have Austin, level 34, getting real close to becoming a Charizard. Can't wait for that. Next up, we have Cornus Boy, the level 30 Nido Queen, the most consistently bulky member of the team. Next up, we have Kevin, the Pidgeotto, level 30, also very close to evolve. I already thought he would evolve last time, but I was wrong. Next up, we have Joe, Benny, the reincarnated Weepin' Bell, who is now a Snorlax level 30. Newly learned Skull Bash last time, did some big damage with that. And last but not least, we have Dan, CPA. He is the Speedster. McGee does not have any electric attacks, however. So our plan, if you missed last time, is to continue battling trainers along this route east of Fuchsia City. I was saying west last time. You know, the east-west gets very confusing to us millennials. But last time we saw a freaking, ooh, he needs to be healed. Okay, wish I would have known that. Definitely forgot about that. So we'll put Austin in the front here. But, you know, I decided going into Fuchsia that we would scout the gym by taking on one of their trainers, and that is what we did, but it was a much scarier battle than what we needed to be. So I'm just gonna keep Austin here, mow down these poison types, and we'll swing by the center. I saw our HP bars were in good shape, which is why I decided to just pick it up where we left off. But I forgot that he was out of moves, and that is a problem if you want to gain experience. Spoilers, that is a problem, because we're not going to burn our elixirs in this stage of the game. I don't even think elixirs were in this stage of the game. I think it was only ethers. But with that being said, Austin is putting in the finest of work. Not getting poisoned. I mean, yes, this man is doing decent damage, but no problem. Take it down with a slash, and that is the end of that. Wheezing, and Austin is now just one level away. The biker says that can't be true, but he is only one level away. So we're gonna fly back to the gym of the Fuchsia variety. Look at the spelling of that word. A couple weeks ago when I was playing Words with Friends live, it's a lot like HQ, live trivia game. One of the questions was, and you know, you only get 10 seconds to answer, how do you spell fuchsia correctly? And playing this game so many times, I thought that was going to be an easy one for me, and I may have already been out. I don't think it was the question I got out on, but again, I thought it would be an easy one, and I chose the spelling, which was like Fuschia, but it's actually Fuchsia, which is just preposterous from a Webster's scholar such as myself, who got in a 30 on his English ACT. But that is what those gosh darn colonists were doing back in Jamestown. So hey kid, come on, I just got these. Interesting. That would imply that it perhaps is in the patch of grass above him, which we know Brian is a part of. So we see coughing, and I genuinely am kind of confused about this, and I want to find out the truth. I want the truth. Is bug super effective on poison? Yes, it is. Okay. I think I've brought that up like 2 other episodes as well. But the reason I was confused is I've always thought it's super effective on grass, and maybe it is as well, and like Psychic and Dark later on. But I never put it together that it was super effective on poison. So I was genuinely happy to get Brian just because he's full swag mania. I mean, he misses a tackle here and there, but you can't blame the guy. We're sweating like grease monkeys out here. So, you know, I'm really just down to let my man keep feasting on these poison types. I mean, what better matchups is he going to get down the road? And, yeah, I mean, soon enough, he will be evolved. So, poison is super effective on us as well. That is good to keep in mind for the Fuchsia Gym. I'm not too concerned about a level 25 coughing, but I will be more concerned with Koga's most likely level 40s in the Fuchsia Gym. And I am thinking that those Audishes and Bellsprouts that we were fighting in the last episode most likely are grass poison, and maybe my man was dealing out 4 times damage. That's kind of what I am thinking. And with a Wheezing coming out here, I do think that's going to be not really big danger per se, but I would rather just speed things along a little bit and get some other members of the team involved. So let's go for a quick horn drill. Not going to happen, but might as well play the lottery if you want to win. So let's go for some body slams, doing some decent damage. Smog doing 1. And this should be a couple more, and we'll send you home. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. Critical hit. So sooner than expected, but I'll take it. Coughing coming out next. We'll keep Cornish Boy in here. No problem. Not going to waste a horn drill because I was assuming 2-hit KO. If it's 3, you can sue me. If it is 3, you can sue me. I'll see you in court. I will see you in court. We'll take a level though. We will take a level. And we have now cracked the 100 HP barrier. People thought we would never make it, but here we are. Here we are. So that is going to be the end of this trainer. Another critical hit. And this man says, why not? Why not? I like it. Couple more trainers up ahead. I believe we are fine on move availability and on HP. So we will continue with Brian in the front and see what this lady has, who looks like she is ready to squeeze something round. Fill in that blank. Pikachu, my man, Sergio. Okay, at a decent level. We're probably not going to do much, but I don't know why this just smells risk to me. This just smells of risk, so I am going to put Dan in to take an electric attack, potentially. Swift, okay, probably would not have been a big deal. Nonetheless, I am just scared, shivering in my timbers after what happened 2 episodes ago, and I don't know, just something. Whoa, my man! Coming out here saying I am the alpha electric Pokemon here. My goodness. We got a Raichu coming out. Sure, I'll switch. I'll switch to Joe Benny. Let's go Joe Benny. He's Italian, eh? He's like Apple on the SSN. Let's do a little bashing of the skull variety. Even with your growl, I think this is going to be some big damage. And I love that Raichu belly. I know I brought it up when we played Lieutenant Surge, but I love that belly. Crit 1-hit KO. Junior Trainer Girl defeated. No, wrong. Okay, let's continue down here to our next victim. I mean, Trainer. Oh, you're a little cutie. Well, thanks for noticing. Ooh, what's up, girl? We got a Pidgeotto, so we're gonna switch our boy right out from that, and let's do a little Let's do a little 1v1, a little Spider-Man pointing at each other with Kevin, who is unaffected by that whirlwind, dodging the gust and landing a fly. Probably going to be a 2-hit KO unless we miss, which is very possible because our boy was not wearing his safety goggles. Getting hit again right in the retinas. And as we see, it is having its effects now. But this quick attack is going to take it out, and we can switch Kevin as he puts in some eye drops. Brian growing to 31, probably one away from that evolution. Wiggly, tough. Let's go to Austin. Let's go to Austin because my goodness, I want him to evolve. And look at those pupils. My man on the other side has been partying, popping a molly and sweating. My goodness. One more slash crit would do the trick, and we got it. We always do. So Wigglytuff has fainted. Austin not getting that level yet. I was getting a little ambitious there, but we will continue. 2 grand. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It's happening. It is happening. I have waited for this moment. Brian evolved into a Venomoth. Let's go. Look at these legs. Look at these legs. Oh my gosh, we got him. Let's look at the new stats. I'm not switching him. I'm not switching him. Okay, look at the speed. Look at the special. They're not the highest on the team, but they are a step up from what my boy had. Oh my goodness, if we get some T-image, my man will be stunting. My man will be stunting. Well, let's keep the hype train going while we got some potential other evolutions. My heart is racing. I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. Is that a little foreshadowing for Pokemon Let's Go 23 years later? Bird Keeper wants to fight, sending out a Spearow. Probably burned his Master Ball on it. Oh boy, we have full-fledged Brian. I'm gonna need a little Gatorade after that one. I need a little lemon lime. Oh, don't use that move. We hate that move. We hate that move. That's a strong word, but we hate it. Okay. From a Spearow, people. From a Spearow. Oh, okay. We actually need to be smart about this. It's got to be Austin. It's got to be Austin. Actually, I'm not even going to risk that. I'm going to go into Cornus Boy. I'm going to heal him. And then we will take on the Spearow. Because Cornus Boy has, I believe, our strongest defense. And gosh darn it, I'm not risking a crit. Drill Peck. So if we can get 2 there, that would be nice. But of course, that is not going to be the case. My voice is getting much higher pitched. We're going to heal again because I am... Thank goodness that failed. I even think the whole Horn Drill game is not worth it at this point. I would... Oh, jeez, it's worth it. It's worth it. It is worth it. Let's wall this Fury attack and then do a little Horn Drill action right now because I do not like what I'm seeing. Oh boy. We'll heal up after this one. I don't even know if this Spearow has Drill Peck. I think it's just being conservative with the moveset reveal. But I do not want to risk anything after what we have seen most recently. So we're going to heal up again. Brought a whole cooler for this one. You know, if it's using Fury Attack, then maybe it doesn't have it. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But I'm going to go for another Body Slam. So we've seen Growl, Leer, Fury Attack. I was trying to do 3. And crit Body Slam, so we will never find out. But I did not want to risk it after Kevin almost went down there, so we will heal him up. Heal him right up, and I'm going to heal Dan up as well, just in case he hits the field, and of course he always has the recoil situation going on. So we will continue up the yellow brick road. What do we have over here? Another trainer. I'm just kind of curious at this point. A couple bikers, there's stuff going on out there. Plenty to see, plenty to see. But as we saw, people, I mean, level 38 was just a trainer in the gym. So we need all the help we can get. Give me those food stamps. We had a coughing, level 26. Definitely could be a Brian victim. But we'll lead off with Kevin. I want him to be the leadoff man. I want him to be the Curtis Granderson of sorts to get some experience in every battle. And the rest of the team will be in sort of a secondary role for the time being. So I'm going to keep Kevin in and fly on another hater here. Not a bad matchup. I like how the game is sort of giving us a chance to understand the poison typing because it is our next gym opponent. So it's sort of saying, hey kids, since the internet wasn't around in '96, or really just a really crappy version of it was, we are going to give you a chance. Ooh, wing attack, wing attack. Probably gonna learn this. Let's think about this, all right? Fly we're keeping for sure, quick attack we're keeping for sure. I like my sand attacks, but we do have double team. Double edge, I just feel like doesn't really have a place anymore. I would rather have, would I rather have stab with no recoil, it's weaker, or stab stronger with recoil? In a Nuzlocke, you don't want recoil. So I'm making the executive decision for wing attack. Still a very powerful move. And we're going to switch because Kevin is poisoned. Let's put out new Brian so we can see this beautiful art. Oh my goodness. He looks like a shark. Baby shark, doot. And yeah, he's about to flex all over. I mean, Leech Life is like the weakest bug attack. I did look ahead at movesets just to make sure, like, hey, would we be saving 5 levels for a good move by restricting his evolution? And I believe it was like the same level ups for like Psybeam and Psychic. So Psybeam should be in the cards at some point. I can't remember when, but that would be very nice to have, obviously, for both Koga and Sabrina. I would prefer, since we know, as you hear the sound there, poison is super effective on Brian. I would prefer to not use him in Koga's gym. I would prefer to be a conservative boy. But once if we get to the Saffron gym, I would be thrilled to bust out our friend here who gains a little more experience as we defeat Biker, who says, "Arg, lost, get lost." So let's heal Kevin in his poisoned state. And we're fine on HP. We are fine on HP. So Kevin's a 31, did not evolve yet. Him and Austin probably won from an evolution. No one else is really close, but I do, you know how I am about flat leveling. Hashtag socialism. Hashtag Bernie 2020. Pokemon fight cool. Rumble. True story. I just found out Bernie was running again a couple weeks ago. It was probably a couple weeks or maybe a month ago. And I didn't mean to insult this person, but they were talking about him. And I said, are you talking about Bernie Sanders? And they're like, yeah, you know, like, just thinking about like who I'm going to vote for in the next election. And I was like, the next election? He's running? And they were like, yeah, he's running again. And I was like, oh, that's nice. I thought he passed away. Because I thought he did. But then I was told that was John McCain. So those are not the same person, apparently. So that is your political nugget for the day. That is a nice little tasteful piece of trivia for you kids. So Joe Benny getting that level, that's what we like to see. And defeating the biker, this man is hitting us with Blown Away. Alright, whoop. I meant to hit start, I hit forward, but no big deal. We'll give JB one more crack at it before switching in our next member. So yeah, with the next gym being at that level, it's probably going to be mid-30s mostly across the board from multi-Pokemon trainers. And I would assume, let's get Dan in here. Let's get Dan a little action. I would assume Koga is going to be like high 30s for his lower tier Pokemon, with his ace above, it's probably going to be like 41 or something. I'm really just guessing. I have not checked. But we just got to keep in mind that we are a little behind. I don't think we're in too bad of shape because this is a team effort. But it is just something to keep in mind as we progress. So this is going to be great training. Yes, it's going to be a dry episode. Yes, it's possible that the next one will be dry as well. I apologize for that, but at the same time, I really don't, because we got some hype evolutions on the horizon. So let's switch back to takedown mode and hit this coughing with a little taste of its own medicine. I believe one more quick attack will do the trick, and we will gather some more lunch money to feed the troops. Gotta keep them nice and nutritious. So the biker says, what? You? They really were running low on the dialogue, if you ask me. So let's give that to Dan. Put him in the front. And continue north. We've also got, okay, so there's a little patch there. Unfortunately, you know the rules. We cannot take another encounter. This is the same route. We got Brian. I'm just scouting ahead here. Probably more trainers, right? I'm seeing one there. There's a patch. Maybe we're getting close to Lavender already. I really can't remember how many we ride out here because there's more room. Well, I guess that does make more sense than doing it in your kitchen. Plus, your mother would be very upset for tracking in Mud Young Man. So Dan, CPA, taking on another coughing. I know I have complained in past episodes about the repetitive nature of some of these routes where it's like, hey, you're facing all coughings, you're facing all Golbats, you're facing all Raticates. And I guess you can't really complain because it was the first game, but that's why they pay me the big bucks, to just fire off my takes and see what sticks. Kind of surprised that didn't take it out, but one more is going to, no problem, sending this coughing to the Shadow Realm. And yes, we will switch. Let's get Austin out here for this muck. And this should be the last blood drawn in this episode. I love how Slash is a crit like every time. I really do. And Poison Gas, we're going to wait till after the battle to heal that poison condition because your Sludgy Pound is not doing much. Let's fire off an Ember just for swag points and get a nice 900. Not enough for the evolution. Boy, that would have been a nice way to end the episode, but nonetheless, We did evolve Brian this time, and we'll continue. Probably, I've been promising it for like 5 episodes, but probably will evolve Kevin and Austin next time, barring any blunders. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's episode, please leave a thumbs up rating down below, and Sergio and I will see you for the next episode of the Nuzlocke, where we wrap up this route and potentially break into the Fuchsia City gym once again. GameSLAM signing off.